Before Miss Gerberman was our librarian, she taught here as an English teacher. And even in the classroom, she already had a strong desire to incorporate technology in her classroom. So she was our guinea pig. She elected herself as our guinea pig. So she really started experimenting with Google Classroom, technology. She'd bring in her Alexa from home and try things in the classroom, and found that the students were very receptive and responded well to it. Even though there was really nobody here to help her or show her how, she just figured it out.
I agree. Ms. Gerberman is very energetic, very outspoken. If she sees something that she wants to change, she does change it. So the librarian that we had here before had been here for a very long time and sort of ran a traditional library where you came in and checked out books during the class period. And that was great, but as we know, things are changing. The world has completely changed in the past couple of years, and so kids really need a safe place where they can go not only to read, but also to socialize and use other technology. And Ms. Gerberman has been there to help kids realize that a library isn't just a place full of books, it's a place full of information, and there's ways to get that information besides just reading a paper book.
I actually came to Palacios ISD when Ms. Gerberman returned to take over the high school library and work with her as our district librarian. And when I first met with her, I told her I want my libraries to be a place that kids want to come to. And so that's basically the direction she's been given, to go and bring kids in there, make it a place where kids want to be, and not just the checking out book kind of want to be. They want to hang out, that it's a place to be. To me, the library is the biggest academic room in the building. And if we're not using it that way, we're doing something wrong. And so she has taken that and just done more than I ever thought she could do.
She's not your normal librarian. If I were to run into her on a regular campus and not know what her position was, I would not think she was a librarian. But she really makes the library fun to everyone. She always brings this warm, funny energy, and it's always so amazing, especially if we're here or if she comes to class to come help us. She's always welcoming, and she's always just nice. She's always funny. She always makes us laugh.
Congratulations, Mrs. Gerberman, on winning Distinguished Educator of the Year from SHSU. That is an amazing accomplishment, and you really, really deserve it. Because when I was in high school, you were one of the main motivators to help me succeed and get through life. And that's what an educator is supposed to be. Somebody who not only teaches you in the classroom, but also motivates you to live your best life. And that is what you have done for me. And I know every student in Palacios that has ever had you is so thankful to have crossed paths with you, Mrs. Gerberman. You are so amazing, and I cannot wait to see what you do next.
I just want to say congratulations to Leslie Gerberman for being a Sam Houston State University Distinguished Educator. I'm so proud of you, and I'm so happy to have been able to work with you as a colleague and as your principal. So congratulations.
Congratulations, Mrs. Gerberman, on the Distinguished Educator of the Year for Sam Houston State University. You deserve it. Your passion has really brought the students of Palacios into themselves as readers and made the library a fun place to be, but also a place where they can get information to help them with anything that they're facing in their lives.
From Palacios ISD, I'd love to congratulate Leslie Gerberman on being a Distinguished Educator for 2022. Eat 'em up, cats.
Congratulations, Ms. Gerberman. I'm so happy that you have gotten this award. I have no words. I know you are very deserving of it, and I know you've made an impression on every single student in this campus. And so all I can say is just congratulations, and just you amaze me every day.
I learned very quickly that the library should be the heart of the school, and that I have the opportunity to make an impact on every student and every teacher on all of my campuses as the librarian in so many different ways. And I never thought that I could have that kind of influence on a campus when I wasn't in a classroom. So the first thing I did was actually figure out how to open up a cafe in the library that could be a fundraiser for the library. It's the Chew and Brew. And I turned the old magazine room into our cafe, and all the money raised goes back into the library to buy whatever we need. but that you can get high school kids to do just about anything with food. So I could get them to come into this space and see what it looked like and what it was about and what was available with food. So they started coming in and I started adding things. The library had never been open before, after school, or during lunch. So the only time students could come in was from their classes. Well, teachers don't like to let their kids leave class because that's important. So I had to change the schedule, make it available all the time. My greatest accomplishment is seeing them take the dream that they talked about in school and fulfill it. And I get to see so many, small town, you get to see it all. And a lot of these students, not a lot of them, but some of our students come back and they raise their own families in this community. And I've taught long enough that they're married and they have their own families and they have great careers. And it's so awesome to see a student who was 15 when I had them in 10th grade who said, I'm gonna do this, and then they did it. And then for them to include me in that at every step of the way is wonderful. I've been to my former students' of course, their high school graduations, their college graduations, their master's degrees, their weddings, their baby showers. I've been to all those things. And that is what makes me feel accomplished.